Welcome everybody. Today we're going to get started in thunderbolt position. So you can either come and sit on your ankles, or you can always take a block and place it underneath your glutes. We'll roll the shoulder blades up towards our ears and then down on our spine. Option to keep your hands either on your thighs, or you can bring one hand to the chest and one hand to the stomach. We'll gently close down the eyes. Taking nice deep inhales and long exhales. Taking the next 30 to 45 minutes to de-stress and turn inwards, focusing on yourself, linking each breath that we do tonight with each pose. If you'd like, you can set an intention for today's practice. We'll slowly blink open the eyes. And then bring the arms to cactus, and we'll take some kneeling cat-cows here. We'll inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, bring the forearms together, bringing the eyes towards the belly button. Inhale, back open. Exhale, bringing the forearms together. Deep inhale. Exhaling. Take a few rounds here to your own breath. Two more rounds. When you finish those 2 rounds, you can come back to a neutral position. We'll inhale, both arms up and over the head. Exhale, drop the left hand and lean to the left, getting a nice lateral stretch in the right side body. Taking nice deep breaths here. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, drop the right hand down to your side and lean over to the right. This time stretching out the left side of our body. Inhale, back up to center. And as you exhale, we'll all come into a child's pose, either with the legs together or with the knees as wide as the mat. If you'd like more of a shoulder stretch, you can always grab onto your blocks to have your arms a little bit more elevated off the ground, actively pushing the palms into the blocks to really stretch out the shoulders. Trying to bring the forehead as close to the mat as you can. We'll inhale to come back up to center. Place our hands towards the front of the mat. Step back into our first downward facing dog of the evening. Walking the dog by pedaling out the feet, straightening one leg at a time, and then the other. Really stretching out those calves and hamstrings. When you're ready, you can come into your expression, a downward facing dog. And we'll take one round of Surya Namaskar B here, or Sun Sal B. We'll inhale to slowly walk our feet towards the front of the mat. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Maybe taking a slight bend in the knees, as this is our first fold of the day. We'll inhale for Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, keeping the spine nice and flat. Exhale, Uttanasana. We'll inhale, bring the feet together, coming into Utkatasana, chair pose. Tilting the pelvis forward rather than back, keeping the spine nice and straight once again. The arms up by the ears, or in prayer pose. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, and we'll take our first vinyasa. We'll inhale to rock forward. Exhale, bend the elbows, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to up dog or cobra. Exhale, push it back to downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up and back. Exhale, place the foot in between the hands. Keeping the knee bent, we'll slowly rise up into our high crescent lunge. Finding nice strong arms here up by the ears. Keeping the hips nice and square. Exhale, release the hands back to the mat. Step the right foot back to meet the left and take a vinyasa. Inhale to step or hop to the front of the mat. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, bring the feet together for Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, plant the hands, step both feet back and take a vinyasa. Inhale the left leg up and back. Exhale, place the foot in between the hands, keeping that front knee nice and bent. We'll engage the core and slowly rise up into that high crescent lunge, keeping the arms nice and straight. Slowly feeling the body warm up. We'll exhale, plant the hands at the front of the mat. Step the left foot back to meet the right and take a vinyasa. up and back. Exhale, place the foot in between the hands. We'll pivot the back foot so it's parallel with the back of the mat. We'll rise up into our 𝑉𝑖𝑟𝑎 2, Warrior 2. Keeping the arms in a nice T shape. That front knee nice and bent. The gaze is over the front middle finger. We'll inhale to flip the front palm and reverse our warrior. On your next exhale, we'll cartwheel the arms to the front of the mat. Step both feet back and take a vinyasa. Inhale, lift the right leg up and back. Exhale, plant the foot in between the hands. Setting back up for that Warrior 2 position. We'll inhale to lean forward. Then we'll come and bring that right arm underneath the right leg. Taking the left hand behind our back, either grabbing onto that hip crease, or you can take the full bind here by clasping the hands, coming into a humble warrior position. Inhale to release the bind, coming back up to our Warrior 2. Exhale, cartwheel the arms to the front of the mat. Step both feet back and take a vinyasa. Inhale that right leg up and back. Exhale, plant the foot in the front of the mat. Pivoting that back foot, coming back to that Warrior 2 position. Inhaling to lean forward. And as you exhale, we'll find that humble warrior position once again. Inhale to release the bind and straighten that front leg. We'll bring the hands to prayer and slowly bend that back knee, coming into Skandasana or Surfer's Lunge. Feeling a nice stretch in the inner thigh. We'll inhale to walk the hands back towards the front of the mat. We'll step the right foot back, coming into a three-legged dog. And we'll take that one-legged vinyasa we worked on last week. If you weren't able to make it last week, what you'll do is you'll slowly bend the elbows, swooping the body through, and then pushing up into your upward-facing dog. And as you exhale, we'll all push back into our downward-facing dog. Inhale to lift the left leg up and back. Exhale, place the foot at the front of the mat. Pivoting that right foot so it's parallel to the back of the mat. And slowly rising up into our 𝑉𝑖𝑟𝑎 2 on the second side. Keeping those arms in alignment with one another. The gaze is over that front middle finger. Keeping a nice bend in the front leg. We'll inhale to flip the front palm. Exhale, reverse our warrior. On your next exhale, we'll cartwheel the arms to the front of the mat. And step both feet back and take a vinyasa. Inhale to lift the left leg up and back. Exhale, place the foot in the front of the mat. Setting back up into that warrior two position. 𝘎𝘢𝘴𝘢 2. We'll take that same bind here on the second side. Starting by inhaling to lean forward, bringing the left arm underneath the left leg, wrapping the right arm around our spine, either grabbing onto the hip crease or taking the full bind by clasping the hands. The gaze is towards the front of the mat, keeping the chest nice and open here. We'll inhale back up to our warrior two. And as you exhale, we'll cartwheel the arms towards the front of the mat, stepping both feet back and taking a vinyasa. Inhale to lift the left leg up and back. Exhale, bring the foot to the front of the mat. Coming back up into our warrior two one last time. Inhale to lean forward. Exhale to find your humble warrior. Inhale to release the bind, straighten that front leg, bringing the hands to prayer, and then we'll slowly bend that back knee, coming into Skandasana towards the back of the mat. The hands are either in prayer, or they could be out in front of you, either touching the mat, or you can clasp the hands, whichever helps you get into the pose the deepest. Dog, and we'll take the three-legged vinyasa here again. From our down dog, we'll inhale to step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale to come all the way up to stand. Bring the hands to prayer. We'll shift the weight into the left foot, lifting the right leg up, coming into stork. And we'll flow through stork to warrior three here. Take a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, we'll push that right leg back, coming into our warrior three. Inhale, back up to stork. Exhale, pushing back to our warrior three. Last time, inhale to stork. Exhale, pushing it back into warrior three. And holding here. Inhale, back up to center. We'll lift the arms up and over the head. And as you exhale, we'll fold over into our Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. inhale to step or hop to the front of the mat. We'll inhale back up into stork, balancing on our left foot. As you exhale, we'll push back into that warrior three once again. Option this time to keep the hands in prayer. We'll bend the right knee and the left knee. And we'll take some curtsy squats here. We'll tap the right foot down to the left side of our mat for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Planting both feet flat on the mat. Inhale the arms up and over the head. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands, step both feet back and take a vinyasa. We'll inhale to step or hop to the front of the mat. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. We'll shift the weight into that left foot once again. Keeping the knees bent, we'll lift the right foot, cross the leg over the left, either one time or you can double cross by bringing the right foot around the left shin bone. And then we'll take the arms. We'll take the left arm underneath the right, creating an X shape. And one, you can either bring the arms, the hands to your shoulder blades, or you can take the full variation of eagle, by fully wrapping the arms around until the palms touch. Coming into our eagle pose. When you're ready, we'll slowly unravel. We'll inhale the arms up and over the head. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back and take a vinyasa. Inhale to step or hop to the front of the mat. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, rising all the way up. Shifting the weight into the right foot this time. We'll bring the left leg up, coming into stork pose. And we'll flow through stork to warrior three once again. We'll inhale, the arms up and over the head. Exhale, push that left leg back, coming into warrior three. Inhale, back up to stork. Exhale, pushing it back to warrior three. Last time, inhale up to stork. Exhale, pushing it back into warrior three and holding. We'll exhale to bring both feet to the front of the mat. Inhale the arms up and over the head. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands, step both feet back and take a vinyasa. Inhale to step or hop to the front of the mat. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale to rise all the way up. exhale, pushing back into our warrior three with prayer hands. We'll bend both knees, bringing the left knee behind the right, and we'll take those curtsy squats again here. Tapping the left foot down to the mat for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bringing both feet to the front of the mat. We'll inhale the arms up and over the head. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands, step both feet back and take a vinyasa. Inhale to step or hop to the front of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise up into Utkatasana, chair pose. We'll shift the weight into the right foot, crossing the left leg on top of the right, either for a half twist, or you'll take the foot and you'll wrap it around the right shin, or calf muscle, I mean. This time we'll bring the right arm underneath the left, and we'll either grab onto the shoulders, or we'll fully twist the arms into one another, bringing the palms together, coming into our eagle pose on the second side. We'll inhale to release the bind, bringing both feet to the front of the mat. Inhaling the arms up and over the head. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, planting the hands, stepping both feet back and taking our last vinyasa. From our down dog, we'll make our way to the middle of the mat into a seated position. We'll start by bringing the left foot in towards our right glute. We'll lift that right leg up and over the left, bringing the sole of our foot to the outside of the left thigh. We'll inhale, both arms up and over the head. Exhale, twisting open to the right side, hooking the outer side of the left elbow to the right knee. Taking any mudra you would like. Coming into half Lord of the Fishes. The gaze is over the right shoulder. Slowing down the breath here. We'll inhale to come back to center, unraveling the legs. This time bringing the right foot towards the left glute, lifting the left leg up and over the right, bringing the sole of the foot to the right side of the mat. Inhale the arms up and over the head. Exhale, twisting open to the left side of the room this time, hooking the back of the right elbow into the left knee. The gaze is over the left shoulder this time. We'll inhale to come back to center. Uncrossing the legs. If you have a block, you can grab one. And we'll all come into boat pose by balancing on our glutes, lifting the legs up, creating this V shape with the body. We'll hold the block in between our hands and we'll take some cherry pickers here, starting by dropping the block towards the right side of your mat, inhaling back up to center, and then dropping the block to the left side. And we'll take that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing the prop if you had it. And then we'll all come to boat. And we'll slowly exhale as you come into your half boat pose. Holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing all the way down. We'll bring the knees so they're facing the ceiling. We'll inhale to bring that right leg up, externally rotate the hip, placing the ankle on top of the left thigh bone. We'll inhale the legs up, flexing both feet, and then we'll thread the arms in between the legs, grabbing behind the left knee, coming into a reclined pigeon. Exhale to release the legs back down, unraveling them, taking some nice windshield wiper movements here, dropping the knees from side to side. We'll inhale back up to center. We'll lift the left leg up, externally rotate that hip, placing the ankle on top of the right thigh bone this time. Flexing both feet, we'll inhale the legs up, thread the arms between the legs, grabbing behind that right knee, coming into reclined pigeon on the second side. Feel a nice stretch in that left glute muscle. We'll exhale to release the legs down, uncrossing the legs, and then windshield wiper movements from side to side once again. If you'd like, you can take any other pose that you want before coming into your Shavasana tonight. When you're ready, we'll let the legs lay long on the mat. Pushing the back of our head into our mat, rolling the shoulder blades together, then dropping back down. Closing the eyes, letting the palms face up towards the ceiling. Allowing your body to melt into your mat. releasing any tension that you may be holding in the jaw, in the arms, the neck, or anywhere else you may be holding tension here tonight. We'll slowly begin to bring gentle movement back into the body by wiggling the fingers and the toes. Rolling out the wrists and the ankles. We'll bring the legs together. We'll inhale the arms up and over the head for a nice good morning stretch. And as you exhale, we'll bring the knees in towards the chest and give ourselves a nice hug. We'll roll onto our right side, coming into a fetal position. On your next exhale, you'll use your left hand to push off the mat, coming back up into Sukhasana, or our easy seat position. Keeping the eyes closed. We'll inhale the arms up and over the head. Exhale, bring them to prayer at heart center. We'll make the sound of Om 3 times here to end practice. If you're new to making the sound of Om, feel free to just listen. Deep inhale. Om. Thank you so much for practicing with me here tonight. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste.